Hi, and welcome to another edition of Ethnicity. We have a special treat for you today. Our guests are Anna Bailey and Carrie Pollard. They were both showgirls at the Moulin Rouge.
We'll also be joined by an entertainer who appeared in Dreamgirls, as well as performed with such luminaries as Sammy Davis Jr., the Hines brothers, and Eddie Murphy. You'll meet the talented Wendy Edmeade.
Stay tuned for Ethnicity.
I'm Jessica Mendoza, U.S. Olympic gold and silver medalist.
Well, we rehearsed in New York, and we were so excited because Pearl Bailey always mentioned to us, that's where it's happening, that's where you need to go. You need to go to Las Vegas. So when we found out that we were actually coming to Vegas, we were just ecstatic.
The first Broadway show was The Wiz, along with Stephanie Mills and, gosh, Dee Dee Bridgewater. We had such a wonderful cast. Felicia Rashad, which you all know as Cosby's
How old
wife.
were you when you did that?
Oh, gosh, I was still a teenager.
Did Mommy get you into that? Because Carrie's your mom.
Yeah, but no, I did it on my own.
Oh, okay.
Well, we know that talent in the family.
I was the eye of the tornado when I started.
And we are just so excited that we have had you guys with us today.
Thank you for having us
Mona,
here.
I'm just so excited to
I
be
know.
with you today.
So we want to thank all of our guests for joining us on Ethnicity, and we'll be back.
And we are just so excited that we have had you guys with us today.
Thank you for having us
Mona,
here.
I'm just so excited to
I
be
know.
with you today.
So we want to thank all of our guests for joining us on Ethnicity, and we'll be back.
Hi, today on This Ain't No Buffet, we are cooking quick fajitas and chicken stroganoff. We'll also be learning some interesting cooking techniques, so stick around for This Ain't No Buffet, coming to you from Las Vegas.
I'd like to thank you for being the guest on our show today.
You're welcome.
And I'd like to thank all of you for joining us.
We'll see you next time on This Ain't No Buffet. Hi, today on This Ain't No Buffet, we are cooking brandied apples and seared halibut with fingerling potato prosciutto hash with a butter corn sauce. We'll also be learning some interesting cooking techniques, so stick around for This Ain't No Buffet from Las Vegas. Welcome to This Ain't No Buffet. I'm Chef Claude Lambert, chef instructor here at UNLV.
And I'm Anna Hagelman of the Hank Greenspun School of Journalism and Media Studies.
Today I'll be Chef Lambert's assistant. For many years, Las Vegas was known as the buffet capital of the world.
But today, Las Vegas is home to a number of fine restaurants and talented chefs, many of whom you'll meet on our show.
Like our guest, Claude is a professional chef, but I'm not. So throughout the show, I'll be asking questions that you might have at home. We're very excited, and we have a great show planned today. Our guest will be Chef Vic Vegas from Addiction, and he'll be preparing seared halibut, fingerling potatoes, prosciutto hash with the butter corn sauce. But before we get started, I understand that we're going to be making brandied apples.
Yes, we are.
Sounds good.
We're going to have to rush this because we have a great show coming up.
All right.
I've got some orange juice being reduced right now, and I got some butter heating up.
Okay.
In the orange juice, I'm going to put a cinnamon stick.
And that's just regular orange juice?
Just regular orange juice.
All right.
And we're going to put in just a little bit of lemon juice.
Okay.
Just get it slightly tart.
All right.
And then I've got dried orange peel.
Oh, wow. Now, where would you find something like that?
You can find it, maybe not quite like this. This is here I got from an Asian grocery store.
Oh, okay.
But you can find it in some grocery stores in the regular spice section.
Okay.
Where you find spices and so on, but they might be really chopped
A little
up small.
smaller, yeah.
Okay, in the butter here, we want to start our apples. So we're going to saute some nice hard apples.
And
All right,
those
that's
are just
important.
Any particular type of apple works good for that?
As long as they're hard. You don't
Okay.
want something soft.
All right.
Granny Smith are great, but just I don't want to say any particular apple, just for the fact that we got to cook them. We got to saute them, get them hot, and then we're going to add some sugar, and then we're going to flame them.
Okay.
And if we got them soft, they're turned to mush, and you have applesauce.
Right, which would be very good. All right, looks good.
Okay, guys. And now we go right over this with the corn sauce.
Yes. So we did add a little butter at the end.
Yeah, a little bit. Throw a little bit of that on top.
All right, it looks delicious.
And my friend, last but not least, I need you to do one favor for me.
Just drizzle a little
Take this and just drizzle a little bit over
And
the
now
way
what is this right here?
This right here is a basil-infused green oil. And get a little on the
Looks
plate.
great.
Little
All
on the
right.
side right there. So a little bit hits the plate, and you're good to go.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna try this right now. It looks delicious. All right. Delicious. Oh my God. That is amazing.
Jeff, will you go through the ingredients for us?
Sure. We had halibut, salt and pepper, olive oil. We had fingerling potatoes. We had pasilla peppers, leeks, prosciutto. We had corn, onions, vegetable broth, and lots of butter.
Lots of butter.
Lots of butter.
Great.
I'd like to thank you so much for being a guest on our show today. It was awesome. The dish was wonderful. And I'd like to thank all of you for joining us.
We'll see you next time on This Ain't No Buffet. Hi, today on This Ain't No Buffet, we are cooking stuffed over sole and potato tacos. We'll also be learning some interesting cooking techniques, so stick around for This Ain't No Buffet, coming to you from Las Vegas. to This Ain't No Buffet. I'm Chef Claude Lamberts, chef instructor at UNLV.
And I'm Byron Teach of the Hank Greenspun School of Journalism and Media Studies.
Start with some russet potatoes boiled first. We use corn tortillas, garlic, onion, cilantro, margarine, Kobe Jack cheese, lettuce, and tomatoes.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Did a great job.
Thank you, Chef. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
You betcha.
Perfect, guys. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
joining
for
us.
having us.
Thank you so much for joining us.
We'll see you next time on This Ain't No Buffet. Hi, today on This Ain't No Buffet, we are preparing mahi-mahi and steak tartare. We'll also be learning some interesting cooking and preparation techniques, so stick around for This Ain't No Buffet, coming to you from Las Vegas.
Small dice, or not quite a brunoise if people are asking what a dice. It's just a small dice. Small dice.
If you don't want to chew it.
You don't want to chew it. You want a nice bite where it's tender. And you're not like I said, you don't want to chew on it. It's not a steak, you know.
And are capers, are they like a really good pair for meat?
They are. They're a really good pair for meats and seafoods. They really. I mean, you don't really have to season a whole lot when it comes to when you add capers to any dish. Really, you gotta keep it nice.
I've never tasted a caper, so this will be interesting.
Yes, very. You can also do tartare with fish as well. Classically, it's done with beef or steak tartare, but you can also do it with a raw fish as well, and go all across the board with this. So,
I'd like to thank you so much for being here today.
thank you for having me.
It was great.
Chef, thank you so
You
much.
bet. And we'll see you next time on This Ain't No Buffet.